what we're going to do. I checked my stated charge. We're at about 65–70%. You know what? Let's just go ahead and verify that. Okay, 12.35. Okay, so 12.34 is about 68%. Okay. One last test down here. .35. .34. Okay. So what I've done is, what I'm going to do is kick the refrigerator back on, and it's ready to go now. You're going to see a huge draw is going to happen when the refrigerator tries to fire up, and this is going to expend its energy and send it into the bus bars to help compensate for that draw. So also here, I don't know how well that's showing up on camera, but that's at 0 amps. And here we go. And this helps keep the voltage from draining really fast, because this is doing the work instead of the batteries. .5 amps, 300 watts. There it's coming down, 270. There. And this came down to a certain level, built itself back up to the voltage that it is now. If it makes a quick spike or a quick dip, you'll see this indicator come on, but basically it's expended its energy, and then it's recharged itself to the voltage that it's at right now. So the next time there's a huge draw, then this will expend its energy again, and I feel that this helps take a load off the battery, so the batteries aren't like, like your car batteries designed, for cold cranking amps. These deep cycle batteries aren't, so this just helps a little bit with that. Alright, well, I'm going to run this through the night and see what our battery voltage is in the morning. What I'll do is check them. I'll check the battery voltage. I'll shut everything down and see where we rest. And I think what I'm going to do though no, actually it'll still be off when I get up. I'm gonna be leaving at about 5, so I'll be getting up about 4:30. It'll still be off when I get up. Make some coffee, I'll come in here and do another video real quick. Alright. Let's see where we end up in the morning. Real quick video on what I found when I got back to this morning. We were at 11.9 when I came in, and the refrigerator was running. I set up the refrigerator on the timer before I went to bed, set it to shut off at midnight and turn back on at 5 a.m. and that it's doing. And one thing I wanted to point out, yesterday's production says 2.3 kilowatt hours, kilowatt hours, and this is what I measured yesterday, 2.37 kilowatt hours, plus a little bit today. So that's pretty accurate with each other. We produced 175 amp hours yesterday and 2.3 kilowatt hours. Highest voltage was 35, highest amp was 39.1. We produced, our highest wattage was 500 watts or 0.5 kW. 14.7 maximum voltage, 11.6 minimum voltage, and an absorption time span of an hour and a float of 40 minutes. Already this morning, 7:30, and it's producing 8 amps to the batteries in bulk charge, so she's already woke up. It's only producing 10 watts right now, but my panels are installed in a westerly direction with very little tilt, so it's going to take a little bit. We're really not going to start producing anything until 10-11 o'clock when the sun comes up over the peak of the house. And it's just the way the panels had to be. It's not optimal, I know. It should be pointing due south with the 37 or so degree pitch on them, and couldn't do it. Alright, I'll come back and see how well we did this afternoon. I'm kind of excited to see what our voltage production today will be, because yesterday when we started we were pretty much at almost a full state of charge, and we are currently bouncing the lower limits. We're probably 11.8 is off the scale, but it's really not at 11.8 because the inverter is running. 50% stated charge is 12.2, and a 25% stated charge is 12 volts. If I were to shut the inverter and everything off, this voltage would climb. So we're somewhere around 25%. We'll come back this afternoon and see how we're doing. Before I shut it off, let's see how much money we made yesterday. Not really made, but saved. 27 cents. Just running the refrigerator. Alright. That's a month. And that's a year. Just running pretty much the refrigerator and a couple of battery chargers here. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to show this. Look at this. 50%, 0.8 amps in, 1.6 amps out. That's 50% greater production with this FlexMax 80. Takes that higher voltage, pumps it down to the optimal voltage, increases your amps. Good stuff. We're still at 11.8, 11.9. Refrigerator's still running. Okay, wanted to go over the results of running it today after running it all night last night. And when I got back, what we found was, or what I found was the batteries were at a 12.3. That's about 65–70% stated charge. Let's see, 12.32 is 65 and 12.36 is 70. So we still have about 40% or so before we get to the 20% mark. So I'm guessing I have about 280 amp hours left still in the batteries. Did some math and figured, well, the refrigerator should be able to run for about 70 hours if I did the math right. So what I'm going to do is allow this to run again tonight. And again, I've got the timer set up here, so it will shut off in the middle of the night. So, but it'll maintain its temperature again. So, anyway, what we did here, what I've got is yesterday, just real quick, 2.3 kilowatt hours. Today, 2.3 kilowatt hours. Yesterday, 175 amp hours. Today, 192 amp hours. Everything else is pretty much about the same, 35 volts. A little less amperage today, a little less kilowatt production. Looks like we only made it to 400 watts, where yesterday we were at 500, so I don't know what happened there, except for, you know, one more day later into the year. Yesterday we hit absorption and float times. Today we did not. It ran in bulk all day. So we could probably do to improve on our pitch of the solar panels. They're facing west. We should be facing south like that, but we're kind of sitting like this. It's just the way it had to be for now. Let's see how well we did on our AC side. $0.51 so far since the other day. If we continue on that path, that's what we'll save in a month. $13.05, $158 a year. And let's see what else we've got here. 4.39 kilowatt hours. If we take 2.3 and the other day we produced 2.3, that would be 4.6 or 4.39. And this is because for a period of time today I shut the inverter off. I just wanted to gain a little bit of battery voltage as much as I could, since I think it was about 5 o'clock, about 5:30 is when I shut that off. And check the time. It's about 7:30, so I had it off for a couple hours. Anyway, so far so good. I would like to see a little bit higher voltage, but these are deep cycle batteries, so they can handle the drawdown. So I'm going to go ahead and run it through its courses and see how we do. In the morning, I'll be able to tell how well we fared over the night. All right, that's it.